If you want to learn how to do a tapered and beard tutorial, stay tuned. Alright, let's start out by examining our client's hair, then grabbing a comb and combing his hair in the direction that his hair flows in. After this, we will be grabbing a number 3 guard, a wall, and going around his whole head, making sure we don't miss a spot. I like to do this multiple times in the same area, just because some hairs don't get cut the first time. After this, we will be grabbing our clipper and closing it all the way. It becomes a 0. And we'll mark it right about there. After that, we'll grab the number 1 clip and bring the clip down. And go about, I don't want to go too high up, just to kind of keep the darkness on it as well. So I'll go up a little bit, but not too high up. After that, we will be opening our clip and going making our second guideline. After that, we'll grab the 1 clip and close it all the way, and just go up a little bit more, as you can see, just a little bit. Then we'll go halfway from that and go up a little bit more higher. We just keep going up just a little bit. That's what makes the fade. Then we'll grab our half guard and close it all the way. And since we just go up a little bit from our second guideline, and we'll open it midway as well. And yeah, as you can see, and then just keep it, keep going up. That's what makes the fade, as long as you go up. Then we'll grab our clipper and close it all the way and erase our main guide right there. And just keep going up, don't go up too high, and opening it midway, and go up a little bit more, just like that. You can already see the fade coming out. So that we'll grab our 1.5 guard and we will be opening it all the way. And now we can go up a little higher, since it's a bigger clip. Now we will close it, and we will go just a little bit below that. And now we'll go halfway and go up a little bit higher than that one. And boom, there it is, taper. Look at that. Here we will be doing clipper over comb technique, making sure the only hairs we grab are at the bottom. And with this technique, I like to comb the hair down and then just go up on it. Now we'll be doing the same thing on the other side, closing the clipper and making our first guideline. After that we'll be grabbing the 1.5 guard and opening it all the way and making our first guideline. See, I'm not going up too high either. Now we will grab our clipper, take the guard off, and opening it all the way. And I like to go about half of what we just did. Now we grab the 1 clip again, close it, and now we start blending it. Just go up a little bit more. Now we go midway and just go up more. Boom, just like that. Now we grab our half guard and go close it, and then just go up, deleting our first line. I like to use my corners. Then we'll go midway from that, and same thing, just go up a little higher. Now we grab the clipper, close it all the way, and erase our main line. Just don't go up too high. Now we go midway from that and go up a little higher, just like that. Smooth. I like to, open it all the way sometimes too, just to hit it with the corners. Now we grab our 1.5 guard and opening it and going up from our main guideline. Now we close it, as you can see, and making sure we stay right below it. Now we open it midway and go up just a little higher than that. Boom. Now here's my clip over comb technique again. I like to put the comb near his head and just grab the hairs that are sticking out. This is kind of a hard technique to explain. It's better just to show you. Now we will be closing our clipper and working on the taper in the back. I like to go I like to keep the line right by his earlobes. Now we'll grab the one again and opening it all the way, making our first guideline, first actual guideline. Just go up. Don't be careful not to go too high up. Now we open up the clipper, and I like to go about half of what we just did as well, as you can see, keeping it like halfway. Now we grab our one clip and close it, and just go up a little, try to blending our line, blending it in, not going too high up. Now we will be going midway from that and going up a little higher than what we just did. Now we grab our half guard and we go, we start the blend. As long as you're doing what's in the video, it's kind of hard for me to explain it, but if you're doing what's in the video, then the taper should come out pretty nice. Now, like that, boom. Now we grab our 1.5 card, opening it, going up now a little higher. Now we can go a little higher than our first guideline. Now we'll be closing it and staying below what we just did right now. Staying right below it. Now we open it midway, and then we can go just a little bit higher now, but still below our what we did in the beginning. If you follow those steps, it should come out pretty smooth. That's a secret to the tapers, or any fade actually. That's usually how I do my tapers and my fades. Here I do clip over comb with the smaller machine, just because it's a little easier for me. I will be finding a better way to explain the clipper over comb technique. It is a little harder for me to explain it to you guys, but just try not to put the comb all on his head. You won't get a bald spot. Here we'll be doing our guideline around his ear, pulling his ear down. You want to make sure not to cut it. I do like to hold it just like how I'm holding it right there, and it gives me easy access behind his ear. Now we will be working on his beard, and for his beard we like to do a number 3 as well, and we'll do this all around his beard, combing it, making sure we get all the hairs. That way there's no long or short ones, you can say. It all should be number 3. Now we'll begin the fading process. We'll grab our one clip, opening it, and I like to keep it right below his earlobes. Here we'll close the clipper and make our first line, our guide, you could say, right below his earlobe. Now we open up the clipper, going up, boom, halfway. Remember, halfway. I always do halfway from our first guideline, and we just go down from that, or up, you could say. Here we're fading down, but the same thing that we just did on the tape, we're just backwards. Everything should be, if you follow the video, you should be getting the same exact blend that I just did. It's pretty easy. I mean, you just gotta practice it. You might not get it the first time, but you keep practicing it, you keep watching the video, and you'll be an expert in no time. Just kidding. You still have to go to school. This is an art. This does take time. I do have my license, and I do recommend you to go to school to get your license. You learn more about sanitation and the safety behind barbering. It's not just, you don't just do it, there's a lot that goes behind it. Yeah, I mean, I believe that if you put your mind and your heart into it, this is something that you will fall in love with if you do like it. As long as you keep doing it, just know you're not going to be perfect, but nobody is. We just keep getting better as the days go. Yep, here we go. Look at this. It's working. it's working. Just keep watching the video, and the video I do show, you know, the instructions. I slow down on what I'm doing, and then I fast forward it, just because if I don't fast forward, the video is gonna be extra long. But if you follow the steps in the video, then it should be easy. You know, if you guys want to see more other videos, just leave some comments down below. Or if you guys know anybody that wants to learn how to cut hair, just make sure you share this video with them. Yeah, I mean, share the video, man. Share the video. Like this. I like doing beards because they just come out so clean, and I don't do everybody's beard like this. This is just how I do his beard. This is just the way he likes it, you know, with the taper and the beard like that. It just, I don't know, it just looks super dope. And you might be thinking about how it looks when it starts growing out, but believe me, it's a fade, so it fades pretty nice even when it grows out. Here I am using my, I was using my bronze shaver. I was shaving, it's like using a razor, but not really. You just get a little closer to it. That bronze shaver is a series 9. It's really smooth. Like, you can use that on little kids and it does not hurt them. Yeah, I like to do all this little detail right here below the lip. Make sure I don't go too high up, making sure that I keep it natural as I can. Yeah, right here. Now we're taking, you guys were probably wondering, like, damn, why is all that hair in the back? But I like to take it out in the end sometimes. It's just a little easier for me. You could say I've been doing fades like that, so just a little easier. Now with my lineups, a lot of people like to do it from starting right from the middle, but I like to do it from the sides first, making sure I keep the clippers just straight. I don't like to curve it as much. If you do that, you know, the freaking lineup should be sharp. Here I like to just use some enhancements, you can say. The lineup is there, so even when he does wash it off, the lineup should be pretty nice. For the top, I like to do about 3 finger length all around. You know, I like to go I like to start from the middle, then go sideways each side. Make sure I still do 3 finger length. Same thing, I would go from the sides to the back, and make sure it's all even. And I'm cutting his hair I'm cutting his hair the way he styles it, so it comes out pretty nice. Alright, let's use our razor. Here I like to use some shaving gel, because it makes the shaving so much easier, and it's so smooth and it's clear, so you can see everything. You can see what you're shaving. Yeah, this is probably the best part for me, because if I use the clippers then this becomes pretty easy. His hair is really smooth. I usually take all the hairs off, so that when I'm shaving it, it's really smooth, and it's not harsh on his skin. And that's kind of where the shaving gel comes in place as well, because it gives it a smooth, easy shave. If you guys want to know what shaving gel I use, then just put it in the comments down below, and I will, I'll leave everything that I use in the comments down below. But yep, this is my finished product, taper and the beard. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. I know my client did. Yeah, man, just make sure you guys give me that thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching.